Hi. So for those of you that know, I like parkour, and, well, specifically in Minecraft. I'm not a very parkour savvy guy in real life. I like to walk places. But I've done quite a few maps in my time. It's very late at night, so just excuse me if I'm trying to like keep it down. I've done quite a few maps in my time that revolve around parkour or obstacle courses or something like that. And I decided that on my channel I'm always doing a very predictable thing. You know, I'm always doing like two series at once, at once, and it gets boring, right? It's the same thing. Minecraft Alpha, Legendary. Minecraft Alpha, Legendary. It's the same with Season 1. Season 1, Nightmare Realm. Season 1, Nightmare Realm. And yeah, it just gets very, very irritating. So, well, at least for me, I mean, uploading the same thing surely would get boring for you guys. I don't know. I'm not you. But I decided to just throw it up a little bit with this, I guess, breakup video. This is a side project I'm going to be working on for the next few months, I'd say. Depends on how fast I can work on it, of course. Currently on peaceful, so there's no mobs around. This is going to be an adventure map that I'm doing. And this is what I've got so far of it. I've got a lighthouse, at least it's meant to be a lighthouse, and I've got a, sort of like a marina. What the fuck is that? It's probably a pig or something. Obviously it's incomplete to the max, but I've done the lighthouse so far, so I decided that I'm going to do little progress updates here and there for those of you that, you know, want to have something different in your subscription box rather than Legendary or an Alpha episode. You know, depending on how much you either love or hate those series. I really hate that word. I'm going to say seasons from now on. Depending on how much you like those, I guess, types of videos. So I hope this is a nice little video for a change. Now, I haven't done anything in this vicinity. I'm thinking maybe a train station underneath here, but this is eventually going to be a large, kind of like a, for those of you that have played Jak and Daxter, or rather Jak 2, I can't remember the name of the city that it mostly takes place in, but it's kind of like a futuristic, kind of like a very Blade Runner-esque city. It's industrialized, but it's very... It's kind of like medieval and modern times, but very industrial. So I'm waiting for the adventure update to come out, not the adventure update, the 1.3 with adventure mode. I'm not even sure if adventure mode's going to be in the next update, but I'm going to show you... well, I'm going to get onto the other side of this door first, because it's going to be a bit of a spoiler if I show you guys how to do this part. So I'll be back in a second once I'm on the other side. Okay, there we go. So this is the inside of the lighthouse, and essentially what this map is it's parkour. So, you know, it's not overly complicated. I'd say that this is one of the harder challenges though, despite it being the first thing I've done in terms of parkour. This is actually half slabs, upside down half slabs. I'm going to wait until hopefully Darkwood is introduced. And the texture pack I'm using at the moment is a different version of Matixpulse that is heavily experimental, and it's not going to be finished for a long time, or I don't even know if I am going to finish it. But as you can see, I'm failing at parkour at 30 frame rate because I'm not used to it, and I'm hitting my head on something. It's probably that. I've moved that block like 50 times, but yeah, just so you know. Let's try and get to the edge of this block before I jump. There we go. Oh shit. I've got damage off in single player commands because, you know, I'm editing everything, so let's just fly up here because we're cheating. We're cheaters, whatever. So you get to the top, and this is one of the challenges, to turn on the lights. And I'll just leave this chest here because I'm not going to show everything. But essentially when you beat this area, because there's going to be, I'm going to wait for books. I have yet to hook up an exit for this place, so I'll just pass through here. Daytime. Fantastic, let's turn to nighttime so we can see it. So one of the challenges is to turn on the lighthouse. Not very original, but whatever. And it's going to have books in it, like how you can write in the books now. And it's going to have, well, not really rules, but it's going to have different challenges that you can mark off. So one of them, of course, would be to light up the what's it called? Lighthouse, yeah. So until you do that, it's turned off, and I kind of tried a weird design for it. I think it looks really nice without it, you know, looking like a dick. So I still have to light up the marina a bit, and this was the first thing I built, so it's obviously pretty shitty. I've just got, you know, lamps scattered everywhere. I kind of like this place. This is kind of cool. It's kind of like slums, and I was thinking that this was the main area, but yeah, you can sort of like turn off the lights outside. So just a little Easter egg. I'm thinking of throwing in Easter eggs here and there for the player. Can't remember what this does. I think this was meant for lights in here that I haven't actually done yet, and I actually had a day and night sensor hooked up to this world originally, but I couldn't get it to work flawlessly, so it was originally built here, so I'm just like, well, fuck it, and I just started building a second layer of a second tier, kind of. And these are some shops down here. This is just a progress update, I guess, even though it's the first episode. And once again, little Easter egg, you can actually enter the shops, and you never know what you might find. Let's just say that. So you can hide around here. I was going to have villagers, but they kept wandering around in this area, and I already have these set up. And these are little dispensers that are seen in Etho's Let's Play, and I was going to fill them up with different things, so the player can, you know, run up to them and get some stuff or whatever. Just as a little bonus. Nothing too spectacular. Or, you know, they could rob them. Doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done so far. I don't think I've done anything else. I haven't done any underground work. But yeah, you essentially start off here, and you're given, don't fall on the fire, you're given like some things to start off your adventure in the chest there. And yeah, you're just told to do your challenges. I'm not sure the difficulty or anything like that first, but yeah, I'm sure as I go. This is kind of like a world tour, separate to the LP, of course. I just felt that I was losing my touch with current Minecraft, so I thought I would log in and give it a whirl, see what I can build. And it's going okay. I'm learning some things, and what the hell is this? That should not be like that. These are ops. What is this? What the fuck? Okay, hang on, let me fix this. That's a stone slab, we don't want that. It's glitchy, we want this one. So let's turn off build mode so we actually get rid of it. There we go. So that's what it should look like. Okay, and there's still a few aminals. Yep, aminals everywhere that I have to get rid of. And this is just a kind of like a small actual player boat departure and entrance area. So it's a fairly big island. It is an island though, so it's nothing too spectacular. Yeah, I'm thinking of building like a big boat here or something. So yeah, just a little thing to break up the continuity of my channel. I think this is going to be a nice little addition. By the way, I turned off anti-aliasing for Minecraft, so I'm not sure if that's going to affect the video at all. I think it runs a lot smoother now though, so even though I'm recording in 30 frame rates, turning off anti-aliasing does help a lot. And I think I changed the, yeah, sound is now at 40, so I think that's good for this new microphone. But then again, it could be wrong again because it's late at night and I'm trying to keep it quiet. It's around about 1:30, I'd say. So, yeah. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.